What's happening? Alright, I'm going to take a look at my Ruger LCP today. This is a 380 cartridge. Very popular little handgun. Been on the scene about, I guess, 3 years now. And it took off like wildfire once they came out. Really been popular. We'll go ahead and safety check it. Gun is clear. I guess we'll go over some technical first, and then I'll give you my thoughts and what I feel about it as far as, you know, being a carry pistol. Basically, it's 5.16 inches long and only 0.82 inches wide. So you can see how incredibly thin this is. So it really makes for a comfortable concealment package because it's just so small. Go ahead and weigh it for you guys too. You can see what it's weighing in at. This scale doesn't go down to the 10th, but we'll get an idea. And then we'll go ahead and do a trigger pull on it, see what that comes in. Alright, that's finally set. So, scale is zeroed out, which you guys can see. Just the pistol alone, we're coming in at 7 ounce. And with the fully loaded magazine with 6 rounds, coming in at 11 ounces. So ultra light. I mean, 6 rounds, small package, 380, 11 ounces. So I mean, that's, can't really get much lighter firearm than that. Well, let's see what type of trigger pull we got on this bad boy here. The trigger is double action only, by the way. So every pull is going to be a long pull. We'll go ahead and see what she measures at. Coming in right at 6 pounds, 4 ounces. Try that again. And I'll tell you, that's 6 pounds. You feel it right from the initial. 6 pound, 9 ounce on that one. So, trigger is one of the things that I'm not crazy about on the gun as far as for accuracy, but if you wanted to carry one in the chamber, which is one of the main reasons you'd have a gun with a double action trigger, you can and feel pretty comfortable with doing that, you know. Let me demonstrate that trigger pull again so you guys can see how long it is. So you can see it's a long pull, and it's, you feel the 6 pounds, like I say, right from the get. So if you're carrying it in a pocket holster like that, but you can comfortably carry, not even know you have it. You could carry one in the chamber, have 6 in the magazine, so you got 7 rounds of 380. So you know, that's not bad. As far as a primary, I don't carry this too much. I did a lot when I first got it. But what I didn't like, which was happening quite often, I'll show you guys this here. There's an awful lot of the magazine spring, the retention on it. Let me show you what happens. I mean, it actually ejects it out. So I noticed with pocket carry, might be different if you guys have it on a holster, you know, inside the waistband or what have you, but I was noticing at the end of the day, I'd pull this gun out, and that's what I would see. It inadvertently popped out on me, you know, from the magazine release. So I'm walking around thinking that the gun is ready, and in a panic, you'd pull it out and cycle it. Magazine falls out. Nothing's in the chamber. You know, so that I didn't like. And I end up carrying my Smith & Wesson. I actually bought my Smith & Wesson after that and start carrying a revolver. But you know, as a backup gun, or even if it's a real hot day and you got real loose clothing and you don't want to have nothing, you want to be carrying something. I mean, you still can't beat it. It's better than having nothing for sure. You know, women like it because it's small. They can fit it in their purse. You know, so I mean, it's a decent little firearm. Something to definitely, you know, think about. But you know, it's just primary. I'm not 100% sure. Another point I wanted to bring up on the good note, on the good side of things, I fired maybe 250 rounds for this. Not an incredible amount, but I have not ever had a jam or misfire. So that's a good thing, you know. I know some of the other 380s, especially 380s, they're just notorious jam-o-matics. I mean, so the fact that Ruger put out a decent 380, that speaks for itself. So, you know, I am happy to say that it doesn't jam too much, or hasn't ever jammed for me. So if you guys have, you know, had that concern, this one's done pretty good for me as well. I do carry the Spear Gold Dot. Seems to be a good 380 round. I don't shoot this a lot. 380 ammo is pretty expensive. It's getting a lot more accessible though. I noticed, oh, it was like a year and a half ago, shit was obsolete. It's nice and dehorned, as you guys can see, so it's not really going to snag on nothing. So it was definitely designed for pocket carry. That I do like. It doesn't, on the last round, obviously it doesn't, the magazine's out, and as you can see, it's not staying back, so it won't do that. You can manually hold it back like that, but it's not going to do that on an empty. And this is your takedown lever right here for cleaning, taking it apart. And the barrel's 2.75 inches long. I'll let you guys look at the sight picture. As far as the sights go, there's really not much there, just a small little tip on the front. But I'll tell you, this type of gun is going to be a point shooter anyway. You know, you're just going to point and shoot with this. I'm not going to take the time to line up sights. You know, it's basically, you know, a no shit situation. Hopefully you would never need it, but it's one of those things that you'd have it on you because it's so comfortable. You know, the big bulky guns, you don't want to carry them all the time because they aren't comfortable. So, you know, it's a good gun. If you guys don't have one, it's great to have in the collection. It definitely serves a purpose, fills a role. You know, like I say, you could pretty much throw it in a cargo pocket or ankle holster. It'd be real nice for that. So, you know, let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you around.